Welcome to the kitchen where we make everything but pasta. Today, in preparation for our Eid celebrations, I'm going to be making this Kenyan style chevdo. Goes really well with some of the Eid desserts that I'll be making this year. So let's get to the kitchen and get started. So to get started with this chevdo, last night I soaked 250 grams of the yellow split dal, 250 grams of the moong dals, and I took 1 kilogram of potatoes and I shredded them and soaked them in water with 3 tablespoons of salt. Now today I am going to start the preparation of the chevdo. The first thing I have done is that I drained all the water out of these moong beans and I put them on a towel just to dry it out a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing for these chana dal. I'm going to strain it and then put it on a towel, and then I'll take all the water out of the potatoes, squeezing it all out and laying it on a towel so that they dry out a little bit. Moving on, we are now going to slice the chili peppers. So we have curry leaves here, about a cup of them, about 5 to 6 chili peppers chopped fairly thick. And then I'm going to chop this cilantro. This will be for our vaghar. Vaghar is a term that we use for frying a small portion of spices and herbs in some oil. And we add to the whatever it is we're cooking, in this case the chevdo. It's cooked separately and then added for the flavor. I'll put them together here. The first thing we're going to fry is the yellow dal. The dal is ready when it starts floating to the top, and we'll remove it to a tray. I'll go ahead and finish the rest of the chana dal, and then when that's done, we will start with the moong dal. We'll continue our frying with the moong dal, and similar to the chana dal, once they float to the top, they are done, and we'll remove them also to a pan. We'll continue next with the potatoes. We'll add a little bit at a time and then take them out when they're golden brown. Next, we'll continue with our puffed rice. So I'm going to use a strainer today, put a few in there, and then just dump the whole strainer into the hot oil so that it's easy to pull them out. Moving along, the next thing to fry is our raisins. The cashews go in next. These are the raw cashews, and it's better if you have the split cashews rather than the whole cashews. The last thing left to fry are the peanuts. These are the raw peanuts. You can buy them at any Indian grocery store. So you put them in the strainer directly into the hot oil, and then when they're ready, just take them out. Next, we will do the vaghar. In a wok over medium heat, add 3 tablespoons of oil. When it's hot, add the mustard seeds, and once they start popping, add the dried red chilli and the cinnamon stick. Saute for a few minutes, then add the sesame seeds and then the hing. Give it a quick stir and add the curry leaves, cilantro and chillies, and stir for a couple of minutes. Then turn off the heat. So finally, we have all our preparation done here. All our ingredients are done. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to assemble the spices here. Put some salt, the citric acid, the turmeric, because we want nice and very dark yellow, and the red Kashmiri chili. We'll use about a tablespoon of it. Mix it all up, and then we're going to add, I have 4 tablespoons of powdered sugar here. You could use regular sugar, but just make sure that you crush it in a pestle and mortar before using it so that there's not too many big granules in it. So I'm just going to put these 4 tablespoons of sugar. Then I'm going to just mix it all up, and we're going to start assembling the chevdo. In this pot here, we have our puffed rice. There's a little bit of salt and turmeric in it. I'm just going to take this paper towel out. We're going to start layering this. We're going to add some of our spice mix. The next thing we're going to add is our chana dal that we've fried. Then we'll add some of our spice mix. And we'll just continue with layering all our ingredients a bit at a time. And we're now going to also put some more spice in here. Put our raisins, just give it a bit of a mix. Add a little bit more of this spice mix. Then we'll add our fried potato sticks and more spice mix. So it's evenly spread out. Give it a mix. Then we're going to add our cashews here. Some more spice mix here. Then we'll add our peanuts. So make a well, and finally we'll add our spices that we have fried in here. The curry leaves, sesame, chili, cilantro, and now we're going to give it a nice good mix. This chevdo looks amazing. It looks really, really delicious. This dish is a labor of love. It isn't something you can rush, and it's not something I make very often. This is for the special occasion of Eid that we're going to be celebrating in a couple of weeks. It is just in time for that. I'm going to just put it in a little bowl for you to see. So the one thing that I didn't have handy and I forgot to purchase it yesterday are some potato chips. I will get a bag of potato chips and maybe put half the bag in here tomorrow, but that's the only thing that I'll add additionally to this. You can put this in an airtight container for up to 8 weeks. If you like to keep it longer, you can put them in the freezer in airtight containers, and that will last for over a year. Everything else looks good. Just look how good this looks. So here is the chevdo we made today. This is a true and tried recipe. It has lots of nuts and raisins and a lot of goodness. The flavor comes from the curry leaves. There's a little bit of spice, a little bit of sweetness, and it's just perfect. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more delicious recipes. Thanks for watching. Bye.